a man of God and a woman of God. Come on, this is your praise. Sometimes you really don't know or understand the magnitude of how much pressure that ministry puts on your marriage. And nowadays, marriage is not even a requirement for those to be in ministry anymore. And it's so much desired. And so when you have a woman and man of God who are still there and healthy, you should thank God just for that. Come on, somebody, hallelujah. You married couples up out here, show your hands, you're married. If you ain't believe in Jesus for nothing else, you would have to believe him for marriage. Amen. How many of you say marriage ain't no joke? If you're doing it right. If you're still one-on-one, I ain't talking about, it's the confines of real marriage. It's hard work, right? Come on, somebody. I've been with my woman of God this year, going on 30 years. Been walking there for 25 years, and I still get counsel. I have accountability partner that once a month, and we sit down and I put this marriage on the table. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I want it to really work in private and I'm portraying it in public. Amen. And ministry is very challenging to a marriage. Hallelujah. So we thank you for a healthy marriage. We thank you for all that you are doing. And we give you great glory and honor right now. Father, we thank you in Jesus' name. In a little time that I do have, let's turn to my assignment this morning. You will find me in the book of Revelations, the 3rd chapter, verse 2. My background assignment will be located in Joshua, chapter 1, verses 7 down to verse 9. Thank God for all pastors and those ecclesial soldiers I greet you this morning. Thank God for Brother Kenny. Kenny is one of the nicest guys in the world. Amen. Hallelujah. He made me look bad. Hallelujah. I'm not that nice. Hallelujah. But thank you, man, for this big good guy. It consistently being you. You'll definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. Revelations 3 and verse 2 in the King James Version. It says, be watchful. Strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die. So let me get that A clause. Be watchful. Strengthen the things that are ready to die. Joshua chapter 1 from 6 to 9 reads as follows. Be strong and of a good courage. Unto this people you will divide an inheritance, the land which I swear to their fathers to give them. 7. Only be thou strong, very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from your right hand or to your left, that you may prosper wherever you go. 8. This book of the law shall not depart out your mouth, but you shall meditate on all day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that's written therein, for that you'll make your way prosperous, and you'll have good success. 9. Have not I commanded you? Be strong, of a good courage. Be not afraid, be not dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with you wherever you go. Look at verse 6, it says be strong. Look at verse 7, it says be strong. Look at verse 9, it says be strong. So there's something about what God's trying to earmark in our ear, that there's something about strength that we need to know. I just want this little tidbit, little task that I have. I want to talk about strengthening for the assignment that's ahead. Amen. Strengthen for the assignment that's ahead. I thank you, Father, right now to bless, move like never before. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. You may be seated. In a little time frame in which I have to interject a particular thought, I feel like this morning's discussion will be talking to a group of leaders People that will change the trajectory of life. People that will make an astounding imprint upon life. That I want you to just lend me your ear and not your emotions just for a tidbit. One of the things that we have a tendency to do is undermine the value of leadership in a nonprofit sector. Because most of us, if you have any type of job, you mainly go to your job for a paycheck. Okay? Then they might tell you this week that we don't got enough money and make payroll, and you might discompensate it because another week, you know, you say, okay, that's good. Let them get their week too. They tell you that they're not going to pay you based upon they don't have enough money. You're not going to stay there. Because it's goods and services you're providing, exchanges, because you're being paid for doing what you're doing. One of the unique paradigms inside the church is some of the most profound leadership is in the church because there is an exchanges of service not based upon currency. And sometimes in a secular audience, they're looking at how do you get people to get up in the morning without pay? How are you getting people, amen, to sacrifice all that they got, amen, within this paradigm of church without pay? And so because we're doing this so often, you undermine the value of leadership, amen, that is always constantly working inside the church. Amen. Some of your greatest leaders are here. Say that with me. Some of your greatest leaders are here. So never undermine the value of leadership. And why I'm saying this, because as I'm coming in this particular atmosphere, when I come inside of a church, I try to drink the spirit of the church, amen, to decipher how and which way I can go. This is a leadership church. Okay? And since it's a leadership church, you have draw more alpha personalities. Meaning you got strong opinions. And one of the hardest things is to get alpha personality to come to work together because everybody struggle on what they see and how they should flow. And getting all these personalities to work together for a mission is extremely challenging. Okay. Now, number two, I want you to be able to understand that when you are creating a leadership church, one of the things you have to do and simply is you have to build personality before you build structure. Because when you have a tendency to build systems and structures without personality, it becomes dictatorship in this method. People are drawn to a family culture. Okay, and though we're in church and we do business, this is not a business. That's right. This is a family culture place that needs relationship. Okay, one of the things I've done wrong with a lot of time because I have such an apostolic mantle is everything to me must be structure, organization, structure, organization. I'm not the type of person that want to hear your whole life story first. I want to hear how much you got done. Okay, and then after you get it done, then we can talk about your life story. But thank God for my wife because she is the personality within the ministry, amen, to get people a touch and a feel without structure because they'll look at me as being the tyrant. All right? But you'll never see my flaws unless me and her come away from each other because she is my covenant. She is what completes me, so you can't see my mistakes unless I'm apart from her. Wow. Yes. All right. So I want to talk about one particular thing. I want to talk about strength because it's very important. Let's go back to it real quickly. In Revelation 3:2, it says, be watchful and strengthen the things that remain. Somebody say, be watchful, and strengthen the things that remain. I want to be able to add this for a tidbit, y'all. I want to ask y'all a particular question. Is life heavy? Yes. Yes. Can I see that? Is things extremely heavy for you? If you ever think about the word depression, it's something deep that's pressing on you. And so then we must be able to question things when things are really heavy. What's going on? Because you cannot work, amen, and have great vitality, creative innovation when life is heavy. And you got to be very careful because in this religious paradigm, you'll think that you're being more spiritual because you're heavy. Come on. And then there's something wrong with that particular picture. Then let's go down to Matthew verses. I believe, where you at? Matthew verse 8, I believe verse 11. Can we go there? 8 verse 11. It's going to be Matthew 11. I should know Matthew. If I don't know that, then I should know. Let's go to Matthew 11. I'm sorry, real quick. You have to say amen. Amen. All right, 11:28. You have it? You have it? Say amen. It says, come to me, all ye that labor, and what? Are heavy and laden, and I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you'll find rest for your soul. My yoke is easy and my burden is what? My yoke is easy and my burden is what? Anything that's heavy is because you're lifting it wrong. Anything that's heavy is because you're lifting it wrong. So anytime life become real heavy to you, you have to do evaluation into assessing what am I lifting wrong. Because life is not going to get the best of me when I'm always happy with relationship, happy with the church, happy with the children, happy with this. Then life is not going to get me the very best. And you're going to always run away from what is healthy, but you're going to either run towards what is light and easy. Now what makes life light and easy is the grace that's operative in my life. All right, somebody said I'll be strengthened. Somebody said I'll be strengthened for the task at hand. All right, keep your Bible back. I want you to follow me. Hallelujah. All right. Let's go into Joshua. We're going to do a little homework. Give the Lord a praise. I know we Catholics give everything. Let's give the Lord a praise. Hallelujah. He turned down to Joshua 1 verses 6, and it's integral that we pay attention to them because Joshua has been, amen, in a deliverance mode, but now he's going to a promise mode. And you have to be able to discern the shifts of ministry. Because what it required to be delivered does not require to take a promise. That's right. Okay, inside of the deliverance ministry is the restoration factor, giving you peace, showing you what you can do. But when you go to the promised land, it takes a certain mentality because you're not giants to get out there. Yeah. Hallelujah. And you have any type of timid personality, then you will not get what God has for you because you're still thinking about deliverance when you got to shift to promise. And so his tutelage under Moses, it was a deliverance ministry. But Joshua's ministry is promise oriented. That means he's going to have to take possession of what God has for him because giants are occupying it. Come on, man. Somebody say I'm a possessor. Somebody say I'm a possessor. Somebody say I'm a possessor. A possessor has a total different mindset than that of a deliverance. A deliverer will just get me out. God, I'm just so grateful to be saved. I'm just so grateful that I used to where I used to be. I'm just so grateful. That's good. But right now, the life that God has for you, you're going to have to take it. Somebody said I'm going to have to take it. The Bible said the kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violence does what? Take it. Hallelujah. Come on, somebody. You have to take your wealth. You have to take your health. Everything that God wants. He said, take it. Give God a praise for a taking ministry. Come on, somebody. Give God a praise for a taking ministry. Hallelujah. So it's telling Joshua, his name is the same thing as Yeshua, which means Jesus, and the whole premise of the book is possession. It's possession. So Joshua has a type of mindset. It's different than Moses. Joshua will kill you. And he'll fight for you. And one of the hardest things to be able to do is when people are associated and affiliated with a pastoral paradigm, and then you get a promised leader. Because they don't cater a lot of times to your insecurity or your sensitivity, because at large, they know what we want to get done and the objective that we need to get done, and you have to be strong to be a promise taker. Yeah. Hallelujah. You have to learn how to ignore your emotions and how they feel. Because listen, y'all, my emotions are not reasonable. They just show me where I hurt at. You understand what I'm saying? So there has to be an emotional stability that when you're going to go get your promise, ignore how you feel, because emotions are not, amen, stable or reliable. Amen. They don't have no loyalty. Come on, man. All right, give me another example of this, okay? It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and the comforter is laying hands on me. And the heat is good. But the night before I said I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the gym. My emotions is telling me, stay in this bed and get some rest. My will gets me up and goes to the gym. My will gets on that treadmill and while on it. Then my emotions have a nerve an hour later said, I'm glad we went to the gym. You understand what I'm saying? My emotions were set up for comfort, but my that with me. I got 3 more services to move. I keep this voice. And so one of the biggest things he says to Joshua, he says, be strong, be courageous. Can I suggest the fact that strength or being strong, the way we assess it, has nothing to do with performance first. Because this is the fallacy, especially with us men. Let's be strong, toughen up. So you're saying that strength is absent for emotions. That's right. It's absent for feeling because your descriptive of being strong is so distorted. Then maybe you've been operating in strength and don't even know it because you're looking at your emotion to validate it. Amen. It's not going to validate it. What if you've been operating in something you haven't even known you've been operating in it? Come on, man. You know what? Y'all catch this out. I've been a member of Amazon Prime about a year. I didn't know I get free movies. I've been paying for Netflix and Amazon. I have access to The Wire. All series. You know, The Wire's like the 10 Commandments to black people. I said, I have access to these movies for a year that I did not know about. And I wasn't benefiting when I had access to. Don't laugh at me. You have access to everything you want, but have not benefited because you've been tapped into it. And therefore you keep on waiting for everybody to do something for you. And God said you all have access in me to wealth, to health, to strength, to a husband, to a wife. Everything you need has accessibility to it, but no one taught you this. So say, I'm in a promise ministry now. Hallelujah. Say, Pastor William, he's a promise pastor. Hallelujah. No, he might not hug you all the time. There's sometimes he's going to tell you to get yourself together. I'm not trying to hear wrong. He's a promise pastor. He's trying to push you to the place that you need to be. It's the done the days are over with Moses. Moses got it out of Egypt, but come on, Joshua is getting us into promise life. It says, be strong. Real quickly, let me do a little work with this. Proverbs 24. Proverbs 24, verse 10. Proverbs 24, verse 10. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. So I don't faint because of the devil. I faint because I don't have strength. The Bible talks about Peter, Jesus walking on water one day. Peter's in the boat. He said, Master, it is you. Bid me to come. Peter walked out, took a step, fell. Why? His strength was small. Y'all with me? Luke 22, he said, Simon, Simon, Satan has decided to sift you as wheat. He said, I already prayed for you. He said, when you convert it, go strengthen the brethren. If I fall in the day of adversity, my strength is small. Peter was walking on the water. He fell because he lacked strength. Jesus told him, he said, boy, when you're converted, okay, go strengthen the brethren. So the strength, this physical capability, is it my attitude? Because he stepped out on the water, so he wasn't like he was afraid. It took strength to do that. And he keep on telling Joshua, if you're going to pursue something, you're going to be strong and courageous. Strong and courageous. So he's telling me something about this because we have a tendency to think our physical ability achieves the moment. One of the problems, especially with African American churches, is that we're so preacher-oriented, meaning that you think just because how good you preach, people gonna come. Preaching is only 20%. 80% is leadership capability. Can you sustain the people that God give you? Because we're so drawn and enamored by your personality. Woo, my pastor can preach. Woo, he can do all that. This is not about gift assessment, how well you can preach. It's how well you can lead. Look at this, Debbie. That's what the Bible says. It says, my people are destroyed because they lack
knowledge. Yes.
Hallelujah. I'm so tired of hearing all these devil talk, saying after me, saying don't it. Come on, he come to give me life and that more abundantly. This is not a me and a Satan issue. This is me and a knowledge issue. Can I just ask the question? Would you be interested to knowing what is strength? Would you be interested? Would you be interested? Because I only think because my strength is small, if I build up my strength, I won't fall.
Come on, come on.
Come on, are anybody interested about this? Can I just say that? Because I'm really interested in it because I'm tired of falling. Okay, I'm tired of starting a company and then falling. I'm tired of starting something and then falling. I want sustainability in this particular season. And it's not your physical capability, it's in your strength and how you define it.
Yes.
Y'all gonna be excited? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Y'all with me? Let's find out what it is. Let's look at Proverbs 24, verse 5. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Give that a hot shout if you're with me. Come on, if I was on my ooh. Hallelujah. That's my sanctified version of hallelujah. Hallelujah. It says, a wise man is strong, but he that increases in knowledge is what? He that increases in what? Is what? According to scriptures, God equates strength synonymous with knowledge. And you reap at the level of your understanding. Come on, man. And anything that I want in life, I grow in my understanding to achieve it. The Bible says, study to show yourself approved, a workman need not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You're only ashamed in the area that you have no study in. How many of y'all like Mayweather? Mayweather? His ladies fight with McGregor, y'all like that? Y'all like that? This boy trained so hard that if you would suggest to him that the fight would be delayed, he'll be mad. Because he has studied to win. How many of y'all in college or school? If you study all week long for an exam, knowing that the exam is coming, you say, no, I ain't gonna no parties, I ain't gonna do this, I'm gonna get this grade right. And the teacher have a nerve, an hour before class, to tell you we gonna do what we tell. Only people will be happy is for those who didn't study. But the studiers will be upset. Hallelujah. Because we prepare for the moment. Hallelujah. Only people was mad about Goliath and those who wouldn't practice in the secrets with the bear and the lion. But we got some trainers. Those who have been exercising. Those that have been giving themselves. I'm standing for the test of life because I've been preparing to win.
Yes, amen. Amen.
Students don't back down to adversity. They applaud it.
Yes.
Can I tell you one of the etymology, one of the meanings of discipleship? It means learner. It doesn't mean preacher. Because you can be an ignorant preacher. You can be ignorant in what you do. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, this is my own pet peeve. Every science requires continual education but the church. Real estate requires continual education. Even beauticians require continual education. We are the only group of people that does not require continual education, and you keep on working under an old paradigm that is not suitable for what we are right now. It becomes irrelevant. How have you grown in your capacity to think? How have you grown? Look at this. I always tell people, the people got a problem with, they don't got a problem with Jesus, they got a problem with church people. They love Jesus. Even Muslims do. They don't have a problem with Jesus. They got a problem with sisters and brothers. They really like Jesus. Ask Mahatma Gandhi. Okay? Ask them all these things. They like Jesus. The problem is they don't have respect for the church because we don't become relevant for what's going on. Now check this out. Let me just give you a little peppy. The word of God is eternal and does not change, but our capacity to understand it, amen, grows in it. Right? Jesus, now they try to trick him up, and the religious scholars, they caught the woman in the act of adultery. You had to be nasty to do that. I mean, you peeping in her window with them. You caught her in the act. He was a worker. So you already wrong by guilt anyway, because you have no business in nobody's window looking at what's going on, catching them in the very act. All right? So he comes in there and says to them, the law says, kill him. That's right. Right? Jesus goes down because his capacity of understanding supersedes your religious requirement because you know God's motive. Come on. The motive of the law was not to judge you, to reveal that you can't do it without me. Come on. This is what Jesus said. He says, you without the first sin, cast the first stone. Beginning with the elders, they all have to depart. Why? Jesus knew a little bit more in-depthness of his understanding than the religious leaders do. The Bible was never to beat you. It was there to help you. Come on. It's not a rule book. Amen. It's a love book. Come on. And when you don't grow in your understanding about the scriptures or the knowledge of God, people, amen, they're not reluctant, amen, to accept your God because they think you're judgmental. I got a lot of young people. 60% of our church is millennials. I got one of my daughters right here, one little team. You know, I mean, they just really run everything. What I teach them is how to facilitate a staff meeting. How to be with creative minds. Don't interject. Don't let your ego stop you from the overall goal. Work with your counterparts based upon strengths and to be submitted one to another, be accountable, so you have stakeholders and investors in the whole meeting. Amen. So when you go in, it's impossible for you to be with me and not advance. Because I'm teaching you how to advance. You just got to translate this kingdom principles into your work profession. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So they go in there, they're doing some different things. I don't want us to connect. Do some people, the young people want us to connect. And so we sit down, we're doing different things. Why? One of the things they require from me, number one, is intelligence and transparency. I got some smart young people, they Google everything, so they want fact check anything I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? So there has to be a level of intelligence in you, and then I have to be able to sit down. And the only thing I always also do is I set room for challenges. Why do you do that? Why is it wrong? Tell me why is it wrong? Tell me what's going on. The church has done a poor job in dealing with homosexuality and lesbianism. They did a poor job of that. Right. Very, very poor. Because you judge the act like you didn't have a button sitting next to you. Come on. You judge the act like you have a liar sitting next to you. Come on. You judge the act like you have a fornicator sitting next to you. So now you have put classification on sin. So now just because you're ignorant of what it really is, you don't handle it correctly. What we got to do is this Bible is written for believers, not non-believers. That's right. What's really being tested is the institution of relationship. That's what really at stake. And anybody who struggles, amen, within their sexuality, many times is out of rejection. That's right. It's not the act. The act is the symptom, but the heart is the rejection, and we haven't dealt with it correctly. And we're not one and unanimous in how we handle certain things. So therefore, you say it this way, and you say it this way, and you say it, because we're not one in how we handle it. Check this out. We've got a couple minutes. If you went to the doctor, right, one, you had to go get knee surgery. The doctor said, listen, I don't know if you should do that. I'm a little scared myself. He said, I don't like blood. You were like, you were a doctor. You don't like blood. And you're scared of blood. You're in the wrong profession. Right. How can you be a preacher scared of sin? Right? You're in the wrong profession. If your struggle scares me, you're in the wrong profession. I got the antidote to every problem you got. It's in the blood of Jesus. I'm not scared of your struggle. I'm not scared of what you do wrong. I got the antidote. I'm not scared of it. In my Bible, Satan has been defeated by blood. You can't be weak working on me. By the time I put some mustard up on the table, it might shock you. I need somebody like Jesus. Come on, man. So he thought that she would be taken away and want everybody that because he is the only person that had the right to judge. He said, where are your accusers? He said, there is no one qualified. He said, go and sin no more. That's big boy talk. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because it wasn't judgment that brought her out, it was love. Right. All right. Give him a couple more minutes. Let's go back over this down in Joshua 1 verse 6. Y'all with me, class? Hallelujah. Somebody say this is my season. Come on, somebody say this is my season. Somebody say this is my season. Look what he's telling Joshua, y'all really, Joshua 1 and 6. He says, be knowledgeable and good courage. The word courage means mentally alert. He says, be knowledgeable and be mentally alert. The first thing that you're going to run after is not the task, but the observation. You might have to spend 6 to 7 months just observing what to do before you go home to do it. Because it's going to take so much mental fortitude to get this next place in life to be dealt with. You have to sit down, amen, and learn the art of medication and say to myself, I'm not ready to move. I'm still thinking. Never be rushed to move when your thoughts are in your first position. I said, never be rushed to move when your thoughts are your first position. Never be rushed to move when your what? Because when your thoughts are not clear and fixed, the pressure will talk you out of it. Yes. That's the truth. Anytime you decide to do anything that's great or impossibility, it is not in your physical, it's in your mental. It is in your mental fortitude. And God spends a long time working on your mentality to change your reality. Because when you go out and do it, life's going to hit you so hard, you're going to question whether I'm really called to do it. That's right. And it's going to be your mental fortitude wing that gets you through what you need to do in life. Not physical, not your ingenious. It's your mental fortitude that we're doing. Let me tell you something I did real quickly. I'm after the new me. And I decided to be the best version of me. And every day, through Tuesday, through Friday, I break down handwrite goals, 10 of them I got. I'll write them down every morning. Every single morning. I've been going in now for 28 days. Wake up. Guess what? I don't pray the first thing I get in the morning. Don't. I know y'all tell that. The first thing I get up, I go down. I take these goals out and I write them and I evaluate my life. What did I do yesterday? What did I do today? Some of my goals is to have a great marriage. Did I talk to her? Did I love her? I want to be a great father. Did I talk to my kids? Did I love them? I'm working on different things. So every day I assess before I do anything. Because the Bible said you judge yourself. You don't need to be what? Judged. Yeah. That takes me about 5 minutes. And then I go into my devotion. Question, how far are you in your goals? Question, you got experience, but do you got wisdom? Because wisdom comes when you go back over it, Pastor, and look over, did I do this right? Did I not do this right? Did I do this good? Did I not do this good? That's why you got to have quarterly assessments. And you got to have a business meeting with yourself and sit yourself down and say, how are you doing with your life? Come on, somebody. Now, my wife will tell you real quickly, she likes to watch movies. I don't like a lot of movies. I like documentaries and stuff like that. But I got to work on my marriage, so I got to do something, amen, that we both engage with. I'm a reader. You know, I read 2 to 3 books a week. And so I bought this little book, little allegory, right? And I said, you know what? I want to bring her to my world because we can't be in the same house for hours and not speaking because she up there and I'm down here. No, we need to be together. Yeah. So I bought a book on allegory. It's a really good book. And if you like it, the guy who invented built Starbucks coffee, he got this allegory called Keep Your Cup Filled. Real nice business leadership book, right? So we read the book together. I only wanted to read a couple chapters, right? We didn't read 10 chapters. I'm on the breath and everything. So we read out loud. You know, I said, man, I'm a little tired. You know, I expect to read work on things to make us better. Because what happened is, once I'm knowledgeable about something, now I'm alert to it. Once I become knowledgeable about my finances, I'm alert. I can't buy that. I can't do this. I can't do that. Why? Because my knowledge makes me alert. Okay? And what he's saying is, he said, be strong, but be knowledgeable so you can be alert.
Yes, yes, amen.
Check this out. I start off a lot of times as people's preacher. And then I grow into their pastor. What a preacher has to do, a pastor don't need to do. A preacher must excite. A pastor must love.
Come on.
So, I got a couple, I'm the wife's pastor, but not the husband's yet. Got a call, the wife says the husband is down. Right? Can't get himself up, he's down, please call me. I discern it's my time to become his pastor. So now what? I'm alert. I'm strong now. Why? Because I can see I'm knowledgeable. He don't need a preacher, he need a pastor. And he got to see the difference. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to love you. And every morning, all next week, every morning, hey, how you doing? I love you, Ricky. Text you, Ricky. You know why? And every day he said, Pastor, I appreciate you. You know why? I became strong, knowledgeable, that he needs a pastor, not a preacher. So now I'm alert.
Yes, amen.
Can I tell you, this is a fine, outstanding ministry. And you're going to see one of the greatest stand up to y'all. Y'all already gave me my hand praise already.
Yes.
This next season will be a little challenging because Joshua is a little different than Moses. And you definitely going to need people that can trust, love you, so you ain't going nowhere. Come to your house, sit down with you, because they've been moving. The next season is preparation. Because when we stay family too long, we don't get the job done. That's right. Because family will stop results. And you got some people who are highly gifted and highly talented, who need structure and order. All right? You got some, come here, Tammy. Come here. Come here, Rondell. Come here, Shell. Because we can work real hard and get the task done. That's not our issue. Our issue is, do you really love me for me and not what I do? We can easily get in the gear of performance. That's easy for us. But what lies behind that do you really care about? Because that enhances our performance. So that's why we got trust issues. And that's why we put all these people through this test. What was unfair is that you didn't give me the paper to study it. That's the unfair part. I failed at a test that you didn't give me the paper to study. Because you believe proximity equates identification. And just because people are close to you don't mean that you know. So with this group of people is that we always work on personality. If I only was a part of the church, I'd put her right up here too. Because these are the people that are misconstrued. Because their personality, they will put work before relationship. But these are the people that get everything done.
But then we got some real personality people. Let's come up on here, Mama. How you doing? Any of them other personality people? Personality. Personality, your personality. You just bump up. You come in there, hey, gotcha. Who my personality people at? Personality people. The problem with these two people, when we have a business meeting, they want to show your children. Look at them on Facebook. They're getting so big. Wow. Then I got my structure kids here. Come on, that's your gym. Well, what happened is when Paul and Silas gets there, Paul is structured. Silas' relationship. When we merge together, this is a fusion of family. That we can't put structure above personality. And we can't leave personality without structure. So when we merge together, we become the picture of the body of Christ because he's lion and he's lamb. He's a lamb of relationship, but he's a lion of war. But he's both. This is why the ministry is about to take off. Because it's going to be an equal balance of personality and structure. Where I failed at is this. This has been my failure. Get it done, get it done, get it done. When the church is more about results than people, it moves. This is now what I'm always focused on. How we doing? Did I say it right? Then how that look? How this look? Like we heard about it, we didn't say it. You understand why? Because it's my personality people. Because people are going to be drawn to the personality, but stay because of the structure. This is the balance. And this is a lot of time what the African American church won't do. Because their focus is on preaching and not people. So they don't know how the church work or function. We produce sheep at the level of our understanding. We sustain over 100 and something every Sunday. Only reason we don't have 500 sheep yet, I don't have the understanding. Not the gift, not the preaching, it's the understanding. Now y'all know Joel Osteen ain't the best preacher in the world. But he understands how to get 15,000 because his dad taught him. So it's not about your gift or talent, it's your understanding. And don't start saying, oh, they don't want the truth. We got the truth, and that's why they don't want to do it. Because you got the truth. They don't want got the truth. You got two people because y'all don't understand how to keep the stupid. You know why your marriage is only good for a week? You only have a week of understanding. You can grow your marriage to 6 months of no problem because I grew in my understanding. I'm strong in my knowledge and I'm alert of what's going on. So he tells Joshua, be knowledgeable so you can be alert to what's going on. He said, this book of the law will not depart out your mouth. You won't meditate it because what you focus on, you become. And he said, observe, then do. Observe, then what? Then do. So what was Peter's success? They watched Jesus say, till me come then do I say arise. They watched Jesus put 2 fish in a bottle of water. They watched him and so they mimicked what he done. When we make this shit, send me the offer later. Watch this work. Classify your personalities with your structure and you partner with it. So every time I got a system, I got a personality. Every time I got a system, I got a personality. Every time I got a system, I got a personality. I can't allow the structure to become bigger than the person. Now can the person become bigger than the structure? This is how I grow it.
Amen.
Because the person of my makeup without no structure, you can keep it me. They can call me, but they won't call me. Every service I got from 10 o'clock, I know every minute, every hour, every change. I need to know everything that's going on. I'm losing. I do the same thing. You got kids, you come down to like the, I get the bottomless stare, but like, what's going on here? But it's everybody conversation like this. I'll be behind walls like this. I'll be popping up different places like this. I'm aware. This is what Adam didn't do. He thought the good of the land wouldn't draw the tax. And God told him to be watchful and confident. He got so good on good time that he didn't think weeds could come out. Don't let success make you lazy. Still watching. Because God's given us the word. When he first got given us the garden. And I got watching. And I got cultivating. And I got see what's coming on. Pastor, I'm telling you, this works. Because being you are light in your spirit, see, the apostolic nature. But the apostolic covers the church. The pastor grows the church. You understand what I'm saying? It's a pastoral paradigm. Church grows by a pastor is protected by the apostolic. This works, man. This works. Get the system, the team together, put the personality and structure together. It works. I'm telling you, this works. This works. Let's get to I should have had Tasha on his personality piece too. Was you blessed by the word? Amen. I wish we had done an afternoon service and we could all be together. But we're going to work that out. Hallelujah. I'm going to, God promised me 300 souls this year. I've already seen 27 people give their heart to the Lord. This year, boy, I've been saved for 25 years. 25 years. Haven't been in nobody's jail, haven't been in nobody's institution, been clean. The Lord has done something marvelous for me. But salvation doesn't mean that I'm perfect. It doesn't mean that one day I'm going to stop everything. I know that there's someone look at my feet, they was new, looked at my hands, and they were to me lying. You got the same feet, they had the same hands. What God really changes your mindset. After the Spirit becomes born again, He changes your mindset. Salvation is important. Salvation is important. What is it to be saved? It means to be snatched out. Oh, what have you back? I was bound by drugs. I was bound by alcohol. I was bound by so much sexual perversion. I was bound, but I heard that gospel today. Simple thing I heard from God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. Whoever believed in Him will not perish but have everlasting life. As everyone is standing, I want you to look into your row and say, you good? You Jesus good? If not, I'll walk you up here. So you're not by yourself. Hallelujah. Well, I'm saying everything's right over here. But really, for real, that shit, they look really good. They might not know who the Lord is, or you might number two. I'm serving the Lord, but I'm serving Him from a distance. I haven't been committed in a while. So I'm going to call those who might not know Him, and then a second call. I'm not where I need to be. If you're in the house right now, when you just come and walk in right to the altar with me, I'm not going to give my heart to the Lord. Then second, I'm just not where I need to be. I know I need to be a little bit sure. If you are that, I invite you to the altar. I invite you to the altar. I invite you to the altar. I invite you. Hallelujah.